Do you know the difference between a psychotherapist and a clinical psychologist? I'm going to tell you. Disclaimer, this doesn't make one better than the other. Clinical psychologists have doctorate level training. Psychotherapists tend to have diplomas or masters. Clinical psychologists are legally regulated by the HCPC. Psychotherapists tend to be accredited by their professional body. Both are trained to deal with mental health difficulties. Clinical psychologists also, within their training, get trained to deal with complex presentations like dementia, brain injury, whereas psychotherapists tend to specialize in that later on in their training. Clinical psychologists have to get trained in a multitude of different approaches like CBT or psychodynamic or systemic, whereas psychotherapists tend to start their initial training specializing in one, and then they branch out later on. Clinical psychologists, as part of their training, it's structured to expose them to all different populations: children, adults, older adults, people with learning disabilities. Whereas psychotherapists, their training doesn't guarantee that. Clinical psychologists, as part of their training, have to deliver their own research, and they're trained in leadership and service development. Psychotherapists, they don't have to be exposed to that as part of their training. Both can work in the NHS, both can work in charities, and both can work privately. One of the big differences is price. Psychotherapists tend to be priced from £50 upwards, although they can be expensive. Psychologists, their pricing tends to be from £100 upwards. A psychologist is a protected title. It guarantees that there's a certain level of training. Anybody can be a therapist. Anybody can call themselves a psychotherapist. So check that your psychotherapist is accredited with a decent governing body. And finally, if you found a therapist or a psychologist that you trust, that's bringing you positive results, then really don't worry about the difference. I'm a clinical psychologist, so I'm biased, but the person who turned my life around was a psychotherapist.